Sometimes we're blue, so give us something to do. Show me to us, Rachel! Ow! Okay, everybody, welcome to Show Me to Us, Rachel. I'm Nate.
And I'm Sam.
And we're neurodivergent.
Which means that we need to fill our time with hyperfixations to show us more about ourselves.
And to help us do that every week, we bring in a Rachel of the Week to show us a new hobby or obsession that we know absolutely nothing about. Then take a week and try it ourselves.
This week, our guest is Madeline Ackerlund.
Oh my God,
Hey, Madeline, how's it going?
Hello, it's going good. So good.
So, Madeline, you're here because you're our first guest. Thank you so much for being here. We heard about your funky hobby obsession. Tell us what it is.
I am obsessed with making friendship bracelets.
Nice.
It is so much fun. It is a two-handed activity, which I love. I love any sort of analog activity that forces me to be fully physically present with it. And friendship bracelet making also really satiates my constant need to give people physical gifts.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a good hobby just for gift giving in general. Does it take like a lot of time to make one on average?
I'd say when I first started, it took me a lot of time because I was doing it wrong.
Fair.
No, not to say that there's like a right way and a wrong way to make a friendship bracelet, because like the whole point of a friendship bracelet is it's completely unique to the person making it and the person you're making it for. But there are some like techniques on doing it correctly. Like now I tie the knots a certain way and I seal the knots with like super glue. It's actually called like elastic glue, and you can seal the knot so that way the friendship bracelet doesn't break for a long time.
Okay. Before we get too into the weeds, So I guess first, I've done some crafts a little bit. I've done I knitted a little bit, like years and years and years ago, but I haven't really done any kind of like hand crafts like this, really ever to any serious capacity. What about you, Sam?
No, yeah. In general, I get really mad at crafts.
So this week's gonna be great.
I am not really good with like craft arts in general, like painting, drawing. Like creating stuff like bracelets could work better. I got into knitting briefly. Those I think I could get into more, but the ones that require like patience and specificity, I get really mad, which is a me problem, and we're in therapy.
Well, so Madeline, so how did you get into this initially? I guess is like how would we have gotten into this maybe?
So I got into this coincidentally enough, kind of because of you, because last year I was in a show that you co-wrote called Stabbed in the Heart. And I am a big gift giver. I love giving gifts, and I also like doing homemade or handmade gifts for people. And in shows, I think it's really cool to give someone something specific to the show or specific to your experience with them in the show. And I did another homemade gift for the cast that I loved. I made custom like tarot cards for each person's character, which was really fun.
Yeah, I have mine right over here. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I've got mine on my fridge right behind me.
That's so sweet. But also the show was based off of a bunch of college best friends going camping for spring break. So I thought it would be kind of cool and on theme to make friendship bracelets for everyone.
Yeah.
And I got into it. Like, I probably made like 200 bracelets within...
Oh my gosh.
200?
That's awesome.
Yeah, probably within like a month of getting my supplies. It was amazing. So I loved the idea of it being on theme. It was a custom gift for everyone. It was a friendship gift. And then it turned into like a form of meditative therapy for me.
Yeah.
Like I would come home from the show, and instead of doom scrolling or going on my phone, I had this two-handed activity, which was great. So I would put on like an old show I loved. I rewatched all of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I did my first like friendship bracelet making stint. So I would watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer and make friendship bracelets, and it was such a cool activity for just grounding myself after a long day or doing a scene that maybe was heavier. And then also the fun creativity of like, oh, like what do I want it to say for this specific person? Or like looking at someone's Instagram and seeing what colors they like or like phrases they use. Putting inside jokes on the bracelet.
And it's very tactile.
Yes.
Very tactile.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and I have so many different kinds of beads. Like I got these tiny, thin little clay circles. You can do the big plastic beads. I really loved finding cool accent beads to go in between the colors, like champagne gold or yellow gold or rose gold. And
well, I was going to ask, like, what is like the process of making one from start to finish?
Yeah, start to finish.
What do you do?
So, like, here's the hot pro tip. Okay,
we know nothing.
Okay, so hot pro tip.
We couldn't know less.
The hot pro tip is I use like clear elastic string. I will take it. This is something I learned the hard way. I have tiny baby, like Barbie doll wrists. My first few bracelets I gave to people, they were really polite as they tried to shove these bracelets onto their wrists.
Right.
So I got a little bit better at like measuring.
Yeah. Do it like further up your arm or something.
Yeah, so like you give yourself plenty of extra string. It's not going to hurt you to have extra. You prime it, so you're going to like stretch it a little bit.
Gotta limber up.
So much like the human body. Yes, Sam. Much like the human body, if we don't stretch beforehand, we're more likely to snap or break something. And this really applies to our mental health as well. Shout out. You want to prime the string, you're going to cut the length you want, and this is my pro tip. So you would not think this, but one of my ultimate bracelet making supplies is tape. So I take tape, and what you would think you would do when you're making a bracelet is go ahead and knot one end and then just put everything on. You don't do any of the knotting or tying until the very end, Sam.
Of course. My mistake. I'm sorry.
Sam.
What have I done?
No, Samuel, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I put the knot in now.
I was thinking that.
No, it's okay. We all make mistakes.
Oh, God.
So what you do is, like, after you've got your piece of string that's the length you want and it's all stretched and everything, I take a piece of tape, I put it on, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 inches in so I have a little tail, and then I tape that to a table. Whatever table I'm working on.
Ooh.
So then you have the length of string. You don't have to hold it while you're beading it. And then some people will like set out all the beads they want beforehand, or they'll like measure out the pattern. I'm a little more loosey-goosey.
Not you though.
Yeah.
You're different.
Yeah, I'm built different. The one thing I will do is like if I'm doing a phrase or something, I'll figure out the letters and I'll measure that on the bracelet just to sort of see like what I need to put on either side.
It's like if you start a big bubble letter title and it doesn't fit the whole page, right?
Yeah, it's like one of those awkward signs when you're in like your 5th grade science fair project and it's like, the planet.
Yeah.
Like TNS are so small because you didn't leave enough room. So I'll do that. And a lot of times I'll just like take inspiration from color combos I think are really cool in nature or the universe, or like, oh, I saw someone wearing a cool outfit and I think that pattern's cool, and that's how I'll build like what colors I want. And it's fun because like you can do it completely loosey-goosey, not plan anything out, and just put a bunch of colors on there, random counts of the different beads and things, and it looks awesome. Or you can do like more analytical Madeline brain, and I would be like, okay, cool, so I'm going to do 4 blue, and then I'm going to do 2 white, and then I'm going to do 1 in the middle that's like off-white, and then I go back to 2, and then I go back to 4, and so you can count out the beads in a pattern that makes it really symmetrical and cool. And that...
This might be a very stupid question, but it's more than just putting the beads on the string. Like you're wrapping...
it's literally just that. It's literally just that.
Oh, nice.
Like, this is one of the first ones I made. You can see it's baby small. But I love that. One of the things I got really into is doing like ombre and color gradation.
Yeah.
Because that was something I just didn't see on a lot of other friendship bracelets, or like ones that kids make can be a little bit more chaotic in the color.
Yeah, right.
But I like doing, like, I did this really cool pastel gradation. So you can choose a color theme, or you can make it a little bit more like rainbow and fun. You can separate the colors.
I was noticing that there's little separations between.
Yeah, like
the
this one, this is no spooky one. And this is a great beginner one. It's just color blocking.
Yeah, I like the little, you have like little separators between, the little.
Yeah, it says Hocus Pocus, but you can do whatever colors you want. And you can even do stuff that looks like really, like, chic. Like, I did a whole friendship bracelet that had, like, fake pearls in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those like a little, like classier than I usually associate with friendship bracelets.
Yeah,
and I think I thought they were like, I think for some reason I was, I think I was conflating friendship bracelets and lanyards. And I think
they're very similar. So actually, I got really into, so I had a lot of fun prepping for this episode because you were like, what's the Wikipedia definition? And friendship bracelets are like, they're an ancient hobby.
Whoa.
We're going back.
Like, there's some cultures where the goal of the friendship bracelet is you wear it, like, you literally tie it onto your friend's wrist, and they wear it and without taking it off until it eventually just naturally disintegrates or breaks. And when it breaks, the wish will come true. So that's like a symbol of like how long and tough your friendship is, the work and the time you put into your friendship. So it breaking isn't a bad sign. It's a sign of like...
Oh, like you worked it. Yeah.
A cycle together.
Which is
really cool.
I love that.
Wait, that's really cute.
Wait.
Wait, please.
I have a quick follow-up question. So I briefly tried knitting, and because I'm ADHD and I wanted something to do with my hands that would like keep me occupied and be more interesting than like a fidget toy, but like I wouldn't have to pay like super close attention to. Would you say with friendship bracelets, it's something you have to like, can you watch TV while you're doing it, or do you have to really lock in and like be deliberate about it? Is it good for people like me, or?
I think it can be either or. So like when I'm doing it, also like I'm rewatching a show I love and know really well.
Yeah.
So I'm more just listening to the show and I'm really paying attention to the bracelet. But if you like either are someone who likes to plan out their beads and just plan it out, and all you're doing is putting them on the string, that's really easy to just lock in and look at it. If you're doing a pattern that's more of like a chaos theory, you're just throwing beads on there, or you just take a handful of colors you like together, you can just put them on there, see what happens. It can really be whatever works for you, which I love about it. Like, I've seen really cool, like, speckled, chaotic patterns of bracelets, and then I've seen the ones more, like, planned and methodical. So the best part, too, is, like, you can do it, you can bead them on the string, and then you can just put them back in the box. Like, you don't have to make the bracelet if you don't want to.
Yeah.
If just the process of putting beads on string is really relaxing for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, too. So that's what I like about it. Like, there's not really a wrong way to do it. The only thing that gets frustrating is when you're tying it and your finger slips and all of them start falling off of the string.
Oh no!
Well, yeah, I was about to ask, like, what do you hate about this hobby?
Yeah,
what like pisses you off?
Oh my god, yeah. When it is especially like a pattern that maybe I've like done like really meticulous counting, or I've found like the perfect, and I've got my tape end and I'm finally ready to like tie it and do my thing, and then I tie it and then I pull it taut and then everything goes.
Oh.
Yeah, because elastic string.
Yeah, but honestly,
it
like
didn't stretch enough.
There's also something kind of therapeutic about going back and going, okay, well, I did it once, so I know how to do it. So this won't be that bad.
Okay.
And then you do
sure.
it, and you get another shot at it, and there's no time pressure. So it's frustrating, but you just did it, so you can do it again.
Well, but how many beads are on a bracelet?
That's a great question, actually. So, like, okay. Oh, this one's just like, here's another one where I was really into gradation and stuff. Like
These look so good.
Thank you. Like, and this is actually before I did my fancy tying technique. You can see just like, look at that shitty knot. Look at that shitty knot.
Well, and so since you guys can't see, it's like all these bracelets Madeline is showing us, they're generally like, have like blocks of color with like little gold like separator beads in between them. And then there's almost like she's almost like putting in colors in like a gradient to kind of have like an ombre effect almost. That's so crazy.
Yeah, so this is probably like 100 to 120, but like keep in mind these are really
Wait, what?
I
So
thought
these are
those were
really
like blocks.
Yeah, so these are really thin. They're really tiny little discs.
Oh, wow.
So each one of these patterns is like 25.
Sheesh. That's good.
Because I think when you said you were sliding beads on, I was just like, oh, I'll just slide 20 beads on. That'll take like 5.
Yeah, and
but there's like hundreds.
When I first got into this, like when I just bought like a kit, a friendship bracelet making kit, and I did not expect them to be these like thin little like polymer discs. I was expecting beads.
Sure.
But I kind of
yeah.
I kind of fell in love with the polymer discs because you can do so many cool things with them.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for detailing.
Yeah, like you can't even see on the camera, but like this, I did a cool gradation pattern where it was like, okay, I did 5 of the dark color, 4 of a slightly lighter, 3 of a slightly lighter, 2 of a slightly lighter, 1 of a slightly lighter, and then back out.
So it kind of just fades in.
Oh, that's fun.
So you have a little bit of like different options there, but I also have a ton of like just gold and silver beads that you can do. So yeah, like I just fell in love with how different and fun you can make it, and putting the phrases is the most fun part. Because like you can put in like really foul and vulgar phrases on a like really beautiful and dainty bracelet, which just makes me giggle.
I love it. I saw one that was like the entire, just the first letters of that one video of the guy. It's like
Brennan Lee Mulligan
bread at work, dude. Hell yeah!
Laws are threats.
Yes, that one too.
Well, and okay, so we're doing this for the week. We're gonna Sam.
Yeah.
On audio.
On audio.
we're each gonna make 5 bracelets.
My hand's currently on the Bible right now.
And
we're gonna make 5 bracelets each.
You're welcome to borrow my supplies. If you don't,
I want to get like a starter set.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, like do we get like a starter set? Do we get like is there a store like in town we can go to?
Michael's?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I'll have to see if like Crafty Beaver or anything. I'll do a little research for you guys. Like the best place to go for some fun stuff.
That's a Chicago area store, Crafty Beaver.
That is Chicago, Illinois.
Local shout out.
Okay, so we just get beads and non-stick string, just kind of keep.
Yeah, and then whenever I go to like finish the bracelet, when I'm like tying it off, and this is actually a pro tip you should do that I don't do, is you leave the tape on even while you're tying, because then at least one end it's not gonna fall off. It's only, the beads could only fall off another. Oh, but after I tie it, I double knot it, and then I will sort of pull the bracelet taut in between the knot, like between my 2 fingers, and then I have elastic glue, but you can use super glue. You can use nail glue. This is a fun fact: nail glue and super glue, it's the same formula. So if you ever get it on your hands, you can use acetone. It's like high powered nail polish remover. We'll get that off. Yeah.
How did I not know that?
So you can just go get like a cheap little nail glue, a cheap super glue, and you can super glue the knot, let it dry for a few seconds, and it's all nice and good. I think, do I have any?
That's one of those like no-brainer pro tips that like wouldn't even have occurred to me.
Yeah, like this one is much more properly done. Like this is this is not breaking. Like it is super glued right here on these 2 beads.
Oh, and you like glued the beads to the knot.
Yeah, I sort of like.
That's clever. Some extra strength.
Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What, you gonna break my bracelet?
This elastic limbered up.
Yeah, bet.
Is there any like advice you'd give us for getting into it, and then anything else we should like watch out for when we are getting into it?
I would say I am a person that when I get into a hobby, I get into it really, really fast, and I buy a lot of things for it really, really fast.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, oh, well, I need all of the most premium supplies for this hobby I just started one day ago. So I would say like you don't need to buy the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, okay.
That's a neurodivergence, baby.
I'd say getting into this hobby, the thing I would play around with is, I think it's easier to have a bigger bracelet than a smaller bracelet.
I've always said that.
Sam has always said that.
Yeah.
Well, because you can always go back, if you make it and you're like, oh, this is huge, you can always like adjust it.
Oh, that's true.
Make it smaller.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying that, oh, I made it and it's too small. You already have the beads in the pattern. Just cut longer string and just start over again. And you already have the beads ready to go.
Oh, and then you can just like slide them on over.
Yeah. Like it's a really great activity for people that maybe have a harder time with like mistakes or feeling like things are permanent.
Me.
There's nothing that's like can't be changed with friendship
That's
bracelets.
perfect, actually.
Which is
that's my
part.
struggle with painting.
Yeah, like you can make it and be like, I actually yeah, it's really great. You can make one and go, oh, actually, I feel like this pattern might be better if I did this.
Right.
You just do it again, and like, no harm, no foul, and you still spent time like making the thing, the satisfaction of doing the thing. And the whole, just for me, like the thing that helped the most was it's just an activity. I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
I'm not on my phone.
Yeah,
You
totally.
cannot physically be on your phone. It would be an incredible physical feat to be on your phone and also be making the bracelets, but
True.
and then a little hot tip. This really only applies when you get into like the level of commitment to bracelet making I am currently in. You're gonna find you run out of certain letter beads faster than others.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get creative with like how you make up for that in
Get
your
a lot
phrases.
of ease. Get a lot of ease.
Yeah, a lot. I like this happened to me so much during Stabbed in the Heart that I literally bought a bag of just vowels, and then I had to go even further and I bought just a bag of E beads, and then like a bag of S beads and T. Like D is a big one. I use D a ton. So many D's.
Interesting.
Tons of D's. Big D's.
You're just flooded in D's. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a weird little follow-up question. Can you make other friendship items like friendship rings or chokers?
Yeah, actually. So like I got a friendship bracelet making kit for my niece for her birthday this year. Cause I had made her and my nephew a couple, and like, that's a cool thing. Like after I made them those friendship bracelets and gave them to them, every time I saw them, they were wearing them.
Oh, man.
And it's just like, how can your heart not just like burst into 1,000 beautiful pieces when you see like, especially a kid make it, like when you make something for a kid, that's the coolest thing.
Okay.
Like you took time out of your day to make them a thing. But I got her a friendship bracelet making kit, and she was making like a little elastic rings with the beads. She made earrings.
Cute.
Yeah, you can do anklets. You can do necklaces. You could make like a little pet collar. Obviously, that's like long enough, but like, you can make keychains, little like charms. If you just want like things that dangle that say cool shit, like you can absolutely do that. They even also like the kit I bought originally had little like clasps too, so I did that for a little bit.
Sweet, yeah.
Which ended up being way harder than just tying it. So
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing elastic, it's fine.
Yeah, there's a convenience to elastic too. So.
Yeah, these literally are for Stabbed in the Heart. They say stabbed. These are from my like from my stabbed days. This is SITH, Stabbed in the Heart. These are ones that just didn't make the cut. Then I have some that just say like slow down. So if I'm wearing it and I look at it, I'm like, oh, slow down, Madeline.
Slow down.
Chill out.
Yeah, I still can't get over that you made over 200.
I've made so many.
I don't think I've made 200 of anything.
So here's my favorite part about me. Not only did I do these tarot cards,
My favorite part about me.
I did these tarot cards, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great gift. Not enough. I'm going to make friendship bracelets for everyone. So I make friendship bracelets for everyone in the cast. I go, God, no, I can't leave out the crew. So then I make I make one for everyone in the crew. I'm like, oh, no, but I can't forget the production team. So then I make one for everyone in the production team. And then I'm like, oh, this just feels kind of lame. I think everyone needs 2 bracelets. So then
Oh my god. What about the audiences? You got to make bracelets.
Yeah, what about the audience? You gotta make it for the audience.
I'm shocked I didn't take it that far. So, like, just the cast and crew alone, I made 2 bracelets for everyone. I made, like, 80 bracelets just for the show.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
And then I just got so into it, guys. Like, and then I made them for everyone on my work team. Like, I made them as onboarding gifts when people joined our team. I'm like, here, pick your Dowel Group bracelet. Like,
that's so good.
Yeah, I guess that sounds like a nice aspect of it, because I don't feel like I have any hobbies that involve me producing a gift for another person. That sounds so bad.
No, truly.
But that feels really good. Like a connection point, you know?
And it doesn't it costs so little compared to the effect of giving a tangible thing you made for someone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And like it's just a cool thing of like, yeah, I thought of you when I made this. These colors, I thought of you. Like this phrase, I thought of you. And
it's like abstract, yeah.
And it's this, for all intents and purposes, this cheap gift made with cheap beads. And it's the time and the thought is what's cool about it.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a totem that you're putting your energy into.
And I feel like it's like a practical amount of time that you need to put into it too. Like for my brother he's a carpenter, and he used to try to make like little pieces of furniture for people for birthdays and like holidays.
That's so much time.
That takes a lot of material and time. So yeah, I love that. Yeah, he would make like tables and like chairs.
Yeah, like on the fast side, like I can probably make one of these in like 6 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now that I'm at this point, but like you can also take an hour just making one bracelet, and it's so relaxing. Because I'm not as much of a perfectionist as I used to be, so I've gotten more into the mindset of like, oh, I just want to make. I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about things being good. I'm just gonna make. But when I first started, it was like, oh, well, like I want to make sure the pattern is right, but you can come at it from either of those perspectives and get the same results of like an enjoyable amount of time you put into a tactile activity.
This is our first episode, and I already think I might actually keep this. This is going to be good for gift giving.
Cut to a week later, Sam's like, this dude.
I hate it.
Like, you can stand out on the corner of your community with like a fuck ice sign, and when people come by and like high five you, give them a fuck ice bracelet. Like you can do whatever you want. Like it's like
whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want as long as fuck ice.
As long as fuck ice.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, yeah. This is great. Okay. So we'll check back in.
I'm so excited.
Next week, after Sam and I have attempted friendship bracelets over this next week, reach making 5. That's what I said, and I don't know. I think I regret it a little bit.
I don't. I'm gonna make 200 on accident.
Okay. Okay.
It's a slippery slope. I will be honest. I have a very addictive personality, so this is a great activity if you're someone looking to channel having an addictive personality into something that is a net positive, or at least net neutral.
That's great.
Yeah. That's definitely applicable. Awesome. Okay, well, Madeline, thanks so much for being here with us for our first episode.
Thank you.
And after, like, I don't know, a time jump, you'll hear from us in a week.
Yeah, so we're back. It's been a week, actually. Yeah, it's been a week. So here's what happened last time.
I'm here too, also.
Nate is here also.
Yeah.
So this is what we did. Nate and I got together. So Nate's just to give you, I'm gonna give you the full story. I don't even give a shit.
Thanks. I don't know this, so please tell me.
So Nate's been doing this thing called what's it called? We watch a scary movie every day in October. Scary-tober?
Oh, it's just Scary-tober.
Scary-tober.
It's not funny or good.
It doesn't. Hey, Nate, don't sell yourself short.
Thanks.
Like our last guest, Nathan. Short.
That's in the future.
You're right. That's in the future from now. Hey, we're ethereal.
Little behind the scenes for you.
Little next time on. Anyways, So Nate and I got together at Nate's place. We watched The Fog, John Carpenter's The Fog, and we made some friendship bracelets. I stopped at Michael's on the way, and I was hoping to find some some cheap like starting kits that were like made for people trying it out. There weren't any like specific starting kits that had everything we needed.
Yeah, I guess to be specific, Sam, how much did you spend on the beads and letters that you ended up getting?
Yeah, so I ended up spending about $50. To be clear, I don't think you need to spend that much to start this hobby. I did that.
But we did, so you don't have to.
I did that because I didn't love the starting kits they had, because they didn't really have any that were specifically for the kind of bracelets that Mads was talking to us about. And I wanted a good collection of letters, which was one of the boxes I got, and a good collection of beads, which was one of the other boxes, and then a little collection of colorful elastic. That's all I bought.
Yeah.
Granted, pretty big boxes. There were a lot of beads in both of those boxes. But you don't need to buy all of those. You could get one of those boxes or even a smaller set of beads if you really wanted to start small. I am notoriously bad at starting small.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but we went to Nate's. We watched a scary movie. We did some face masks and had a whole girls' night, and made some.
So cute.
Yeah.
So wholesome.
Made some friendship bracelets. Nate, tell us about your friendship bracelet.
Yep. don't intro me.
Handing it over to you.
In weather with Sam. So I have so many thoughts. So we made friendship bracelets. I ended up making 3 friendship bracelets. They all had messages on them. I made one like a special one for someone, and then I made these 2 other ones that were basically so one of them, my first one said "On God," and it had like it was very I kind of went the Madeline way of like counting out specific numbers of these very thin. Were they clay? What were they?
Yeah, these were clay beads. The one box I had.
Clay beads,
and I thought they looked a little classier than some of the plastic ones, which is why I went with them.
Yeah, no, they look good.
Yeah.
And so I would like count out like 10 of them of each color, and then like kind of transition between like color blocks. And then I put, "On God" on these beads, and then like had a little spacer in between and everything. Mm-hmm. And then after the process of doing that one, I was so like, I was just kind of like, you know what? Like, I want to try the kind of fuck it approach and see if that's fun or interesting. And so I just grabbed a pile of beads, random beads from every little color thing, and then I made the bracelet said, what did it say? It said,
God, oh no.
What? Huh? Oh, sure. and very chaotic.
Huge,
it ended up being, it ended up being very large. And it was just random beads, but it was kind of fun. I kind of liked, I think that was one of the pros of it is like, I think you can kind of make it whatever level of like mental intensity that you want it to be, which I liked.
Yeah, agreed.
So I ended up making 3 of these bracelets, which I didn't think I was going to do, but I kind of liked the threading, the threading of the beads with the string was very fun.
That was satisfying. And I typically have a hard time working with small items.
Yeah.
And just because it frustrates me. I had a better time doing this than I have with a lot of other small items until there was a specific point. I don't remember when it was, but there was one point that frustrated me. Oh, it was the tying of the elastic.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We're gonna get to that. I was gonna say first the thing that both of us got annoyed by. It's so hard to get fucking letter beads out of the thing.
Yeah,
like
we had
why?
to use like the end of the scissors to scoop them out.
Yeah, we had to create our own little like small little pick thing to like pick the letters out, and they were all no, they weren't all cubical. I was about to say they were all cubical, but some of them were little hearts and some of them were little circles, and they were all so fucking hard to get out and find what letter we needed. It was impossible.
Potentially a tougher hobby for those with large hands or fingers.
Well, and I have small little hands. I have tiny little baby hands.
I have pretty mid-sized
and I was having trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, don't brag.
But
I can't change my hands. It's not me. So
I made, in the time it took Nate to make 3, I made 1.
Oh yeah. And what did your bracelet say, Sam?
I thought it was funny. Mine says submit. pretty because I think
the crowd goes mild.
Every time I tell people this, no one finds it as funny as I do. But I think it's hilarious that it says it's so intense and commanding on such a sweet little thing. But I also went the Madeline route. I did like a color pattern. I chose like I wanted to do 3 of this one, 2 of this one, 1 of this one, and I tried to make like an ombre. Is that how do you say that?
Ombre.
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 I did that, and then I did 3 hearts that were separated by 1 of the skinny clay beads, and then submit was each separated by 2, and then 3 hearts.
Yeah, and you had little like hearts around it too. Yeah. I think yours, even though you only made 1, I would argue yours is maybe the most actively wearable.
Thanks.
I think yours would you could sell that at a I don't know, like a street market or something.
Dang.
And someone would pay I don't know, $20?
Oh, damn. I'm not
I don't know, probably, right?
I like this one. My issue, and this is purely a me issue, but I'm going to say it anyways because I think other people might struggle with this, especially if you're ADHD. I have trouble doing what Nate did with the fun one, where he allowed it to be free and just I get a very clear picture of what I want to do. And I really want it to turn out nice, and I really stress myself out with it. And I do that with crafts a lot in general. I have trouble following the artistic process of letting it turn into whatever it's going to turn into.
Seeing where it goes.
Yeah. And I stop myself in that way a lot, which is, I think, part of the reason it took me so long to do 1. And it took Nate through the same amount of time to do 3. Yeah, something to be aware of for you neurodivergent listeners. Yeah,
and I think, and to be clear, that's something I struggle with too. Yeah. I think it's like a balance, right? Because you want to find something that because I think that feeling, especially if you're trying to be creative, is something that is a good thing to be able to lean into.
Yeah.
That is easing of anxiety or depression or whatever it is. But you want something that makes that process and the exposure therapy to that feeling something that's worth something that is not so much of an exposure to it that you don't want to do it.
Yeah, you don't want it to be debilitating.
Which is so hard.
It is, yeah. But that's art, baby.
That's art, baby.
That's art, baby. I had a good time though, just putting one together, and I was really pleased with my final product. It wasn't super difficult. It's not a hard thing to start doing.
Before we say it's not difficult, let's talk about the knots.
You go ahead. You start.
So first, I mean, I think so I struggled with a different part of this. So once you and this is all according to Madeline. Once you put all the beads on and you have you have one end of the string, the elastic string taped to the table or whatever. I hung it over the side of the table and kind of slipped my beads on, so they kind of fell down into a little loop, and then that way I tied it. But Sam was doing it across the table,
so that if I dropped it, it wouldn't all fall off, because that the idea of that.
Yeah, and I was flying blind apparently, and then when you tie the loop, it was so funny because Madeline sent us this little video that was here's how to. It almost had one of those TikTok girl voices here's how to tie a knot.
It was just a square knot.
And it was just a square knot. I thought it was going to be some interesting, this is a super specific friendship bracelet knot that works with elastic string. And it was literally just a square knot. And then it was if that doesn't work, just keep tying square knots on top. And that does not work. That does not work.
Yeah, I wonder if we were doing something wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But and also, I guess the difference is, since it's elastic string, you got to tie it tight, to the point where I thought I was going to break it.
Yeah.
And that part I was fine with. And Sam, you were not fine with.
No, tying a knot on those small strings that don't work and don't hold. They want to move back to their other position, their knotted position. Frustrated the hell out.
Yeah, they're bouncy. They're
bouncy. Thank you for for articulating that.
Yeah, the word you were looking for is bouncy. That's what's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And then so since these knots were not
tight. Like, I mean, I could tighten them, but then it still seemed like when I was like getting ready to snip the ends off that they were starting to untie. So I was like, okay, great. We can use super glue, like the thing said. And
oh yeah, that's the part that you
forgot. You fucking forgot. Oh, you conveniently forgot. I don't like super glue. It always comes out way too fast. And it gets on my hands, and then I have little scrapey things on my hands for days and days and days. And I just made a little mess. And I had to I got some on my coffee table, and I tried to scrape it off with the scissors.
That's
and
frustrating.
then now there's a little scratchy thing on my coffee table from where I scratched off the super glue.
So I used to live with my half brother, and he does a lot of miniature painting and assembling.
We should have him on. That's crazy.
And the table that we had like permanent super glue marks on it because of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, yeah, it seems to be a common issue with super glue.
Yeah, it's so like it immediately is sticky and crazy.
Yeah,
it's like it's made to do that.
It's pretty super at it.
It's a super glue.
Yeah. I actually had a decent time doing the super glue part, and I wonder if it's because I have done a little bit of miniature work.
Yeah,
which I don't love doing because of the whole working with small things thing. I love miniatures. I don't love making them. But you have to be so delicate and specific with the super glue. And that actually was one of the easier parts of this process for me.
Yeah, you literally did it instantly after I had gotten it all over my little fingies. It was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I made the knot, and I let it stay, and I did it tight, and then I cut the ends, and then I just did one tiny little dab of super glue on the two, in between where the knot was, and it's fine. It's worked.
Yeah, mine haven't broken either, and I did the same thing, even with my messy super glue.
Yeah,
and I definitely would. I think the crazy one I can't quite wear because it's too big.
Oh yeah,
maybe I could put it. It almost could be a choker, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll try.
I really wanted to make a choker until Nate reminded me that it would take 1,000 beads, and I was like,
that was also what I didn't realize is that it really is 100 beads.
Yeah, there's a ton of this.
I did my the one that I made that was a regular size, the On God one. I know because I counted out the piles. I think it was 120 beads, and that was one that fit around my wrist. The bigger one that I did was probably, I didn't keep count, but it must have been 150, 200 beads. So it's a choker would be I don't know.
A ton.
I mean, by that math, 1 million beads.
It depends on at least a billion beads. At least 1 billion beads. Well, it also probably depends on the beads you use because there's some bigger beads. We were using
that's true. We were using
ones.
the really to describe them. They were they were the thickness of like a credit card almost. The beads themselves. So when you're stacking them and I'd say a stack
discs.
of 10 of them. Yeah, discs. Definitely discs. Definitely discs.
What do we dig? Whoa, discs.
You heard it here. Yeah, like a stack of 10 of them was maybe a centimeter or something. So they're pretty. So I guess a millimeter, if you will.
I'm really bad at estimating length. So I'm gonna go with Nate on this one.
I'm gonna defer to Nate on this thing.
Oh, one other thing I do want to say.
Yeah.
Because another thing I struggle with crafts is the commitment of it. If I do this is how it's gonna be. I can't go back. I struggle with painting and drawing because of that. One thing I learned is after I finished it, I didn't make it even on both sides. So I just took off the taped side, and then I counted the beads, and I took off from that end and made it even on both sides. So it's not terribly hard to kind of go back and redo things, unless it's in the middle of the bracelet. That's going to be a little tougher.
That's a really good point. It's not nearly as permanent,
right,
as something like drawing or something where you can especially something like painting where you can't erase or anything like that.
It might be a little tedious, but not permanent like paint. Which realistically, if you're in the Zen art person mode and allowing yourself to give in to the artistic process, there are only happy accidents in painting, and you should enjoy. It's not about the destination; it's about the journey type shit. But realistically, you're an anxious ADHD maniac like I am. It's not always that easy.
Yeah, no, totally. And I think it is good it was appealing to me from a depression standpoint because it kind of, I feel like a lot of stuff with depression, at least for me, is motivating myself or just like having something that like I can focus on and do that will get me through the time period during which I'm feeling like a slump or a haze or like whatever word you use or something. So it's nice to like just kind of give your brain something to
focus on something. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I like about like the kind of variable focus.
Yeah, that's real.
Well, okay, so that's our experience. We are, Sam, are you going to keep doing this?
I'm just thinking.
No!
Probably not.
Yeah.
Like consistently. But
hey, that's fine.
It's something I'd be happy to revisit. If I wanna make someone a little gift, like easy to pull those out, put that together, that's awesome. And it's personalized.
Yeah, big gift energy.
Yeah. Great
Absolutely.
for like personalized gift giving. That's excellent. And it's easy to do, it's easy to pick up. I'm happy that I learned how to do it. You know?
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I think I might, like, I could see myself making one of these, like, every month or something and just kind of giving them to somebody.
Yeah.
I think that's also, like, a benefit of it is it's so giftable and, like, it feels like a very, like, childlike sweet gift. While
yeah, it's
also
very
it
wholesome.
can be, like, adult and funny.
Yeah.
It's almost like, it has the same energy as those stores that you go into that, like, have a bunch of magnets that are like, don't talk to me until I have my wine, or they have or they have like Ruth Bader Ginsburg like stickers. You know what I mean? Like one of those stores that's like a gifty kind of store.
Yeah, like a gift store, perhaps.
A gifty store, perhaps. It's kind of got like the same energy as one of those.
Yeah,
but it's sweeter because you
it's personalized. You made it. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, and
it's not also, a huge barrier for entry. It's actually a very small barrier for entry.
Yeah, very approachable. Like we started doing it and we were having a good time immediately.
Yeah.
In terms of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us. Join us next week. We already we already have our next guest lined up. We're going to be talking to Nathan Short about DJing.
And I might have confused the chronology of when we're doing it.
No, this is happening before that for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tune in next time to Show Me To Us Rachel for some more stuff about DJing. And thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope
that you, sweet, sweet listener, you're the reason that we get to do this. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I don't know why.
Get away from the mic. Get away from the mic.
I was doing some ASMR there to lead us out.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Show me to us, Rachel.